Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, just quick start here on the daily chart. I just want to start just briefly by explaining the different scenarios here, because I think it can be seen maybe a little bit better on the daily chart. So obviously the idea is that a wave 2 is unfolding. Okay, so after we had this 5-wave rally to the upside into the 29th of July highs, we started that pullback, we started that correction, and the idea was and is that this is a wave 2. And the preferred scenario was that we are going to reach at least here the yellow box, which we have now reached. I'd still like to see a B wave bounce. So at the moment on the smaller time frame, one scenario which I'm primarily following is this one. A wave down, which might have bottomed, a B wave rally still outstanding, and a C wave down, which would be ideal. Nice 3-wave move. The A wave could really be complete, watching for the B wave to start. Not really strong confirmation the B wave has started. Looked a bit better yesterday, but the 56,700, 56,800 range is key support here. Now, in a slight variation of that, because we are struggling here to start the B wave, in a slight variation of that, we already completed the B wave with that small rally we've seen yesterday, and we're already in the C wave down. In that case, we're probably going to test 59,384 to 56,800, but the support area isn't changing. It's just a slight variation of the microstructure. So it doesn't really change our scenario. In both scenarios, we're bullish against 56,700. The only real change of the wave count would come if we break below that yellow box. This is the most bearish scenario I'm following at the moment. And in that case, the wave 4 would still be unfolding. The wave 4 that presumably bottomed on the 5th of July. This is not expected at the moment. Of course, it's possible, just not expected until we break below support, or at least until we come close to support at 56,700 to 56,800. I'm just saying it's a bit of a range because there's not an invalidation line or anything. It's just support, and it is slightly different whether you're using a spot chart or a futures chart. In crypto, you often don't get that precision down to a dollar because you have Wild West situation, different exchanges, futures, spot prices slightly different, and so on. Let's go to the shorter time frame chart, and here we have seen a bit of whipsaw price action today. No change really, so 5 waves up into the 29th of July high and the pullback into the support region. The idea was that from somewhere here we start a B wave. We could be in the B wave, okay? We could be. I will take out that micro support area. I mean, it sort of is holding, but we had the wick below. It just looks messy. And now we've come to a point where any more lows, I'd say we're probably in the C wave down. For now, the idea is still the same microstructure I provided earlier today, like A wave up. We couldn't break above it. I provided a micro resistance area earlier today. That couldn't be broken. We had a wick above it, but that was it. So price got rejected. And this is still a count that's possible, that this B wave rally is still unfolding, or you might not want to call it a rally because it's literally just a range at the moment. B waves are chameleon-like structures, so can take all sorts of patterns like triangles. So we'll see how it develops over the weekend. I still like the idea of that B wave rally, and the resistance area hasn't changed. Still between 66,130 to 68,360. Earlier today, before that small sell-off we've seen, I posted on our Discord server that I still assume that, the B wave we just talked about is unfolding, or at least I like the idea. What's that actually? Is that they put a gravestone here. Anyway, bear in mind that the move from yesterday's low was not a 5-wave move up. Okay, so the move up was not a 5-wave move. This means probabilities are less clear, and also it indicates that wave B of B, so the larger small b in the larger B, could move up and down a few more times before the wave C to the upside really starts. So before that C wave to the upside really starts, we could see more up and down movement. The market basically told me to be on the side of caution, and this is what I tried to communicate. And we haven't made a new low, but this is just chopping around. So this idea is still valid. And it could be that we formed a nano really 5-wave move up from the intraday low, which could send us back to yesterday's highs. But, you know, that's just really the micro perspective. Overall, the idea is still that we're working on this ABC structure, and the next support levels are at 61,315, 59,400, and 56,775. These are the next support levels. Yeah, but basically I'm watching for the C wave still to unfold. Again, what I just showed you on the daily chart, next bearish option would be the B wave already topped. In that case, we're likely going down to the golden ratio level there, or the 78.6 FIB level at 56,775. Breaking below it will activate the next bearish option scenario, which would still be overall bullish, with support at 50.6K, but below that level I have nothing clearly bullish left. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.